This is Minutes of Horror Stories, episode 18. My twin sister died so I could live, and we both knew it would happen. Posted by you/_quiet mirrors. 6 hours, 66 minutes, and I don't usually post on Reddit, but I need to write this out. I need someone to read this. Even if you don't believe me, just read. When I was young, I had a twin sister. We were born just minutes apart in the same hospital, in the same room. But from the moment we came into the world, it was like we weren't supposed to be here. At least not together. Her name was Jennifer. Mine is June. We grew up in a small Welsh town. Not the kind of place where twins were common or welcomed. We were the only black children at our school in the 70s. And people didn't know what to make of us. We didn't talk. Not to them. Not to teachers. Not even to our parents. We spoke only to each other, in a strange, fast, muttered language no one else could understand. It wasn't just a twin bond. It was obsessive. We mirrored each other perfectly. If I moved, she moved. If I refused to eat, she refused to eat. If I blinked, she blinked. People thought it was cute at first, then creepy, then dangerous. Teachers thought we were slow. Doctors said we were autistic, but we weren't. We just didn't want to speak. Not to them, because we knew if we started talking to the world would talk back. And we didn't want it to. The silence kept us safe. Until it didn't. We started writing stories, dark ones, about death, sex, and betrayal. Mine were about lonely girls who were haunted by their reflections. Hers were about twins who killed each other, or worse, became one person after the other vanished. As we got older, things got worse. We isolated. We stopped eating. We hurt ourselves. Sometimes we hurt each other. We couldn't live without each other, but we couldn't stand being together either. And then we snapped. We committed petty crimes, arson, vandalism. One time we tried to burn down a tractor store just to see how the fire would look in the dark. We were caught, and because of our behavior, we weren't sent to juvie, we were institutionalized. Locked in Broadmoor Hospital for the criminally insane. That's when the real horror began. The silence became unbearable. The isolation, the injections, the therapy. We were separated, then forced back together. Again and again, and Jennifer started changing. She began telling me in whispers that she could feel her heart slowing down, that she'd seen her death in a dream. She said she'd die soon, and that it would set me free. I laughed at first. We'd always made up stories. Then she started talking to herself, laughing at nothing. And when we were together, she'd just stare at me, not in anger, not in fear, just acceptance, like she was saying goodbye. She told me, "I'm going to have to die, you know? It's the only way you'll ever be normal." And something deep inside me believed her. In 1993, after 11 years in Broadmoor, we were told we'd finally be transferred to a lower security hospital. The doctors said we were stable, that we could function. We were elated, but Jennifer was quiet. On the day of the transfer, she leaned on my shoulder in the van. She said, "June, I'm free now." She closed her eyes and never woke up. She died of sudden inflammation of the heart.
No poison.
No drugs.
No trauma.
Her heart just stopped. The doctors were baffled. No medical reason, just death, like she chose it. I was with her when she died. And in that moment, the silence inside me broke like glass. I haven't stopped talking since. Some say it was a psychogenic illness, that she convinced herself to die. Others think it was just coincidence. But I know the truth. We made a pact long ago that if one of us died, the other could finally live. She gave me this life. Sometimes at night I still hear her voice, soft, familiar, whispering in that strange, secret language of ours. She says, "Now you can be free." But I don't feel free. I feel haunted.